Welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the Universal Chinese. Let's continue. Check out some horse-centric characters. 四 is today's character, and it's kind of simple compared with the last few ones. 四, we have horse on the left, and you can see traditional have the original horse looking, well, actually the traditional is already simplified to an extent. The four hooves or four legs are simplified by four dots over there instead of like fully drawn out proportionally, like still relatively realistic to show the anatomy of a horse, which is the four legs and the tail of the horse and the mane of the horse. So we have a horse on the left side. The right side is number four. That looks like a baseball that have the lines, and you can view it as four vertical lines. And visually, the four vertical lines give you the sense of it's four, and then it's an enclosure, give you the sense of it's one integral character. Okay, so we have four plus horse. That means I translate the stagecoach horse. Well, this is a horse. This is four horse drawn vehicle, and most likely in later age in English world is better known as stagecoach. But I guess it went through certain transformation. So the chariot horse were used in wartime, right? A stagecoach, probably peacetime. Peacetime horse, and if you travel far before we have airplanes, trains, people who travel far, how do they go and endure weather? And especially for people with status, right? They want to travel as comfortable as possible. And so they use four horse drawn stagecoach to have this comfort and also four horses to share the load so each horse can endure longer distance travel. And probably four horses drawn vehicle would be feel more stable instead of a galloping, so horses keep galloping, right? Because of their whole four legs are fallen on the ground on different times. So the passenger on four horses, on one horse, experience the most and ups and downs this motion. And then two horses would be the two horse probably would not be synchronized as if it's a show horse that kind of a dance the same dance steps. For two horses probably would be like this. And then you as a traveler in that vehicle probably won't feel as much of up and down as just one horse, right? This is up and down. You totally depend on this. And then if the two is asynchronized, and then you probably have a little bit like a dispersed vibration. And then if four horses, like there are four of these ups and downs and asynchronized, you probably feel less of a shaky motion. So that's more comfortable travel. And I guess, even more, if you're even richer, you can probably afford eight horses, but that's a rare case. Stopped at four horses, probably that's the most commonly agreed, most economical, as well as comfort. That's the curve that's drawn, right? So it's a kind of the best point of cost and comfort. So stage horse then set up is this four horse drawn travel solution back then. Chinese expression 一言既出，驷马难追. Every Chinese know that, and it's used so many times in our historical dramas. Oftentimes, somebody, supposedly most likely a positive person, the hero's side would promise something, and then they will say 一言既出，驷马难追. Okay, kind of dramatic. They will say one word once it get out, like 寄出, like just out of your mouth, like you just uttered the word. And then 驷马难追 means this four horse vehicle cannot chase it back, cannot chase it. That means the word, once you uttered, is out there. You cannot chase it back. It's irreversible iteration of your thoughts. So thoughts before verbalize, it's inner. Nobody can judge your thoughts, right? Well, unless it's thought crime, kind of draconian governance style that would label somebody with their thought crime. Your thoughts inside you, it's hard to prove or chase or criticize. But if you have verbalize it, you get the word out. Whatever you said are going to be out there for people to chase or to criticize. So, however, Chinese in this expression 一言既出，驷马难追 give you the irreversibility nature of verbalization, but most importantly, it's a promise. It's a moment of I swear. It's because I said it, and because these four horses cannot chase it back. Once the word is out, then I have to fulfill that because it's out there. So 一言既出，驷马难追 is a Chinese fancy way to say I swear to God. Chinese don't have a God to swear to. So you have to use this 4-horse image to say it's out there. I cannot chase it back anymore. So I said it, so I have to do it. Okay. 驷马之门 says 4 horse of gate. So this 之 is a connection word. It's more English grammatically correct way to say translate should be reverse. So 驷马之门 is describing the 4-horse kind of width of the door. So the correct way to translate it should be a gate of 4 horse wide. So 4 horse wide means it's a big gate, right? And actually, I learn a little bit as I dig a little bit deeper of what this 4-horse setup. It's 2 horses in the front. So you have 2 horses side by side. And then you have another 2 horses next to the wheels to your vehicle. So the 4-horse is like a wider spread than just, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. No, it's 2 in the front, 2 on the sides. So you literally have 4 horse horizontal placement. And that way it gives you better control of which direction you want to go. I guess in our movies or somewhere we could possibly have seen such 4-horse drawn vehicle. It's most comfortable, most maneuverable, and then all the horses share the load so you can travel far comfortably. So 驷马之门 actually is talking about 4-horse wide at least type of wide gate. And here is a stagecoach horse, but they line up front and back in this square squat shape. So this is not the original setup of the 4-horse drawn vehicle. This is for, I guess, historical preservation of a bygone era, and that you can experience a little of this 4-horse drawn vehicle travel on the history of horsebacks once again like that. And that's stagecoach, at least that we know of today, one version of it. And I mean, all we see is one of the many versions out there, okay, including the language. So we just snap a shot of this one moment of showing this is how stagecoach is about. But stagecoach in English is an abstract word, and it can come up with different variety of setups, right? So this is just one version. There you go. 4. Thank you for your time. See you another day.